Today topic measuring instrument. After machining the components for the checking the dimensions, various measuring instruments are using the dimensions must be within the tolerance provided the drawing. He count the smallest value that can be the measured by the measuring instruments is called it is the least count vernier caliper. Vernier caliper is used for measuring linear dimension like the length, like height, length, depth, and the inside the outside diameter. This is a vernier caliper for the measurementing the job. Inside measuring surface, inside measuring job, set screw, main scale, depth stands surface, vernier decorations, outside measuring job, outside measuring surface, main scale, gradient, depth bar. This is a vernier caliper for measuring the job. Vernier caliper is used for linear dimension like length, depth and height, and inside and outside diameter. Dial vernier caliper is a dial vernier caliper. Least count of a dial vernier caliper is 0.02 mm or 20 mm. 20 microns. Micrometer is used for measuring linear dimension like thickness and the inside and outside diameter. Spindle, clamp, sleeve, thumblin, stop gauge is a micrometer for use measuring job. It is a measuring. Least count of micrometer is 0.01 mm or 10 mm. Inside micrometer for job inside checking a size tolerance is the index line 1 mm increments for this distance and 100 0.0 mm increments. Is this a image of micrometer is a inside diameter for checking the dimensions of micrometer. Bore gauge. Bore gauge is used for the pressure measurements of holes. It is a suppose we can the measure is a hole 50.0.0 mm is a diameter. Then we set the bore gauge with the 50 master green ring with the help of a micrometer. Then the reads observe the bore gauge with the measuring holes either the higher than the 50 reading the origin mm is a lower 50 mm then the various is the reading should be the within the tolerance of a 0.05 mm is a specific of the drawing die. The dial used is a bore gauge can have a least count of 1 micron to 10 micron depend upon your tolerance. Specific is a drawing generally LC of a measuring instrument should be 1 to 5 of a tolerance specific. This is the bore gauge. This is the dial. This is a screw. This is the bore gauge. Image. Height gauge. Height gauge is used to the measure linear dimension like length, height, or components. This is the image of bore gauge. Gauge. Height gauge is a height gauge is also kept of a surface plate. Earlier, height gauge used where like vernier caliper having a least count of a 0.02 mm, but now digital height gauge are also available with a least count of 0.01 mm. Height gauge are used in oxidations with the dial gauge. Height gauge can also be used a computer. Is a slip gauge box. Is this a this is a picture of a slip gauge. Slip gauge box contains for the hardened and ground specific block of a steel can be the exact side to be the ground together is the build the size the dimensions slip gauge holder it is used the blind is a required size and set the bore gauge set or the micrometer has a error of about 10 micron whereas bore gauge set on a master ring on a slip holder doesn't have error. This is the image of a slip gauge.